If your Excel formula doesn't work, you can ask ChatGPT for help. In this video, David is stuck with a formula that's not working. Let's see if he can fix it with the help of AI.
If you have a problem with the formula, you can ask ChatGPT to fix it for you.
So this formula is giving me an error. If B2 times C2 is greater than 500, put high value, otherwise put standard. Can you fix it? Let's just see if ChatGPT identifies the problem. And I can see straight away what the problem is. Yep, it's the fact that we are missing a comma there. Okay, so if logical test, value if true, value if false, absolutely. So that's the correct solution. And in fact, I think what will happen there is we have no spaces. So if I copy that code and switch back over to Excel again, let's go on to the error sheet this time. So the problem that I had with the original code is that that didn't work. It's just giving me high value and standard. And that's because there is a comma missing. So if we insert the comma and then retry, we'll see that problem has now been addressed.
Let's take another example, this time using Copilot. I've got a list of destinations here and the various quarters, the revenue for each one and the bookings. And what I'd like to do is to find the most profitable destination so that we can promote it as our destination of the month. But I'm not sure how to do it. So how do I find that answer? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the keyboard shortcut that you've seen me use many times before. Shift Control and the down arrow and the right hand arrow, and then I'll ask Copilot, how can I find the highest value in that list? And what Copilot tells me is that I can use a pivot table. Okay, so let's follow the instructions it's given me. So with the data selected, go to the Insert tab of the ribbon and then select Pivot Table. When the pivot table opens, I'll accept all the defaults here and add it to a new sheet. So now we've got the new sheet. All I need to do is add the destination to the rows simply by just ticking the box, and then I'll click on the revenue field to add that to values. And there you are. You can see that immediately we've been given all the various destinations and each of their revenues. Now the problem with this is it's not sorted. It looks like it is because Barcelona has 200 and something thousand there. It looks as if it is sorted, but if you look down you can see Sydney actually has more. So what I'm going to do is right click on this, go down to sort and then choose largest to smallest, and in fact you can see now that actually Sydney is the highest in terms of the revenue, and so that's the one that we're going to promote. And just one final thing here, it's always much easier to see figures, especially large numbers like this, if you add a 1000 separator comma, which is what I've just done, but I don't need the extra pennies showing at the end. But once you add that 1000 separator, it's much easier to see how much each of those is worth. So Sydney is our destination of the month. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel. We have lots more Microsoft 365 tutorials on udemy.com, and you'll find a discount link in the description, especially for YouTube viewers. So I'll see you on the next tutorial. Bye for now.